Inside a peaceful medical clinic, chaos erupted in a storm of bullets. A man, fueled by rage and heartbreak, breached the very walls meant to keep him away. Patients, nurses, and children found themselves trapped in a nightmare with nowhere to run. Each echoing gunshot carried with it a wave of fear that swept through an entire island. What drove Peter Aguan Maguadag to turn a place of healing into a scene of horror? Real crimes are more terrifying than any ghost story. They are born from the darkest corners of the human mind, where greed, rage, and obsession twist into acts beyond imagination. In this channel, we dive deep into these chilling true events, unmasking the truth that hides in the shadows. If you have a passion for real crime stories, subscribe and join our growing community. Don't forget to click the bell button for more real-life crime stories. On February 26, 2001, the island of Guam was shaken by a horrific act of violence. Peter Aguan Maguadag, a 44-year-old man, entered the Seventh-day Adventist clinic armed with 2 handguns. The facility, normally a place of healing, instantly became a scene of chaos and terror. His estranged wife worked there as a nurse, and their marriage had been unraveling for some time. That day, Maguadag's actions would leave the community scarred forever. The couple had been in the middle of a bitter divorce, and tensions were high. A restraining order had been issued, legally barring Maguadag from coming within 500 feet of his wife. Friends and co-workers had noticed the strain in her demeanor in the days leading up to the shooting. According to reports, Maguadag had a history of volatile behavior and emotional instability. The restraining order was meant to protect her, but on that day, it proved tragically insufficient. More than 100 people were inside the clinic at the time of the attack, including patients, staff, and children. The sound of gunfire sent people running for cover, and the once calm halls echoed with screams. Witnesses later recalled the terrifying moment Maguadag entered, moving through the clinic with calculated steps. He appeared focused primarily on finding his wife, but also fired upon others seemingly without reason. Panic spread through every corner of the building as the shooting continued. Maguadag first located and fatally shot his estranged wife, ending her life instantly. Another woman at the clinic was also shot and killed during the attack. Authorities later determined that she was not directly involved in the couple's dispute. In addition to the fatalities, 4 other people were wounded in the assault. The injuries ranged from severe gunshot wounds to minor grazes, but all left deep emotional scars. Law enforcement responded swiftly to the emergency call. Officers arrived at the clinic within minutes and confronted Maguadag. A gun battle erupted between the suspect and police, sending even more people scrambling to safety. During the exchange of gunfire, Maguadag was mortally wounded. He was pronounced dead shortly after, bringing the deadly rampage to an end. In the aftermath, investigators pieced together the events leading up to the shooting. Interviews with friends, family, and co-workers revealed a troubled marriage marked by arguments and mistrust. The restraining order had been obtained just weeks before the attack, after threats and harassment had escalated. Authorities also reviewed his past for signs of premeditation or planning. It became clear that his actions were deliberate and targeted, yet fueled by intense personal rage. The tragedy deeply impacted Guam's close-knit community. The Seventh-day Adventist Clinic, once known for its compassionate care, had to close temporarily for repairs and security upgrades. Counseling services were offered to survivors and witnesses, many of whom struggled with trauma. Memorial services were held for the 2 women who lost their lives, drawing hundreds in mourning. The incident became one of the most infamous cases of domestic violence, escalating into mass violence in Guam's history. The case of Peter Aguan Maguadag remains a chilling reminder of how personal disputes can turn into large-scale tragedies. It underscored the importance of enforcing restraining orders and addressing threats before they escalate. Lawmakers in Guam revisited protocols for domestic violence cases, pushing for better preventive measures. Though justice in the traditional sense was not served, since the shooter died at the scene, the community vowed never to forget. The memory of that February day stands as both a warning and a call to action for stronger protections against intimate partner violence.